I was thinking about potentially stopping for today, but I want to know what happens after this.
So, Edelgard retreated. I suppose she lives to be defeated another day.
That's fine.
I suppose a win is a win, regardless of the circumstance. Some of our allies are injured, but can still fight. We'll just have to accept this outcome and press onward. Still, the battlefield looks awful. And I wonder what became of the Kingdom Army. And Dimitri.
I saw him.
Who? Dimitri?
He was completely different from how I remember him. He looked like a crazed demon while he was fighting. He pursued Edelgard as she retreated, but he didn't get far before he collapsed. I saw him surrounded by Imperial troops and pierced by their spears.
Oh my god.
Never forget it. He deserved a better end.
Holy shit.
Dimitri. He went through so much to make it here, only for his efforts to be in vain.
I can't even begin to understand what Dimitri must have been feeling, but there must have been some other way. Why did he have to go like that?
And his vassal, Dedu, did he fall as well?
I don't know.
Damn.
Your Highness, your ambitions are my own now. I will bring you Edelgard's head. I swear it!
Oh man, I got chills.
Professor, Claude, may I have a moment of your time?
Lysithea, what are you doing up this late? Trouble sleeping?
That's understandable.
Anyone would be shaken after such a brutal battle. If you're having trouble sleeping, you should drink some warm milk. That's a thing, right?
Must you treat me like a child, simply because I'm awake a bit later than usual? Actually, I can hardly muster any indignation right now. I wanted to tell you that I noticed something odd during that battle.
Okay.
What was it?
Second, I'm double checking if we're... Okay.
There were some strange mages among the ranks of the Imperial Army. Did you notice them?
The ones wearing the plague masks? Yeah, the ones dressed in black.
That's right. I have seen people dressed just like that before. It was a long time ago. House Ardelia was involved in a rebellion that took place within the Empire 13 years ago. After it was quelled, all of the key officials were caught and put to death. The Empire sent replacements, who they used to take control of House Ardelia. Among the people sent by the Empire were mages dressed in black, just like those we saw in battle.
Haven't we
They're
seen these
Imperial
before?
mages. It makes sense that they would wear the same clothing, right?
Yes, but the mages from back then and today, I do not believe they are from the Drestian Empire.
They're kingdom mages? They're alliance mages?
No. I got the impression that they were from somewhere else. Somewhere completely separate from Fodlan. There's more. Those mages imprisoned the children from my house and performed horrible rituals on them. Blood experiments.
Lysithea, you can't mean... even you?
Damn.
Yes. All of the others were deemed failures. They all died. And even I... It doesn't matter. The point is that those monsters possess dreadful knowledge and power. I just thought you should know the sort of people who have allied with the Empire.
Well, it's like
Blood
those evil
experiments.
dudes.
Does that remind you of anything, Teach?
Flayn. The incident with Flayn.
Exactly. There was that secret group who abducted Flayn and extracted her blood 5 years ago. The people involved back then were Tomas
Us and Monica.
Well, I suppose their true names were Solon and Kranya.
Kranya
So,
got fucking
that
died
evil
or
group has
whatever.
been slithering behind the scenes in the Empire for a while now. Lysithea, thank you for sharing all of that with us. One day we will uncover the truth of who those people really are. We've managed to invade Empire territory and emerge victorious in our first battle. I hope to maintain our momentum and push onward to Enbom, the Imperial capital. Unfortunately, we are not legendary heroes in a fairy tale. Our stamina has limits. The longer we fight, the harder the fight will become. It will take immense effort to secure the supplies and soldiers we need to prevail.
Boy,
Yeah.
you better not be saying this is as far as we go.
Of course not. However, the road ahead leads deep into enemy territory. It'll be a difficult journey, strewn with hardship. I can't guarantee that we'll make it out alive. If anyone wants to leave, now is the time to do it.
Why are you giving them the
I shall
option?
accompany you to the very end. After all, someone must step up to take leadership should you fall.
I'm coming. The future of my village depends on this. Besides, I have to protect the professor. For Captain Gerald.
Thanks,
Not going
Leone.
anywhere. Because of the Empire, my little sis can't live in peace.
Let's
Can't
go,
leave the
Ralt.
future of
Ralt.
Frozen to others.
Raphael.
I'm sure that everyone here feels the same.
The Knights of Seros are prepared to keep fighting the Empire until we rescue Lady Rhea.
So,
Right.
what? We're all supposed to take turns saying we'll do our best until the very end? What about you, Marianne? What will you do? I'll...
Let's go, Marianne.
Fine. Fine. I suppose I'll tag along too.
Aw,
until the
Hilda.
bitter end.
Love you, girl.
It's an honor to keep fighting alongside such stalwart allies. Right, Teach?
I'd expect nothing less from my students.
Hey now, when you put it that way, it almost sounds like you're just praising yourself. All right. Now that I know where each of you stands, I'm going to return to Alliance territory for a while. I intend to report this victory to the Alliance Lords and draw out even more support from them. Our next battle will be even more challenging, so brace yourselves for that.
Yes, sir.
I should write to my brother. He'll want to hear about our victory.
Your brother, Lord Holst? How is he?
I
these
want to
days?
meet him.
Oh, he's doing great. I even got a letter from him before the last battle. He wanted to come and join our fight too.
Yes.
This?
Yes, 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 yes.
Sadly, it sounds like my father is against the idea.
Fuck your
They
dad.
want him to stay in case they need to fight the Almirans.
Their logic is sound. Though it is vexing that the Alliance's greatest general cannot join us on the front lines.
We should be glad that Holst is staying behind. Almira aside, there's also no guarantee that the Imperial forces won't try to launch a surprise attack from the Old Kingdom territory.
Right.
If you have something you need to talk to my brother about, I'd be happy to send a letter.
No, that's okay. I'm just glad to hear he's doing well. Please send him my regards.
Part 2. Verdant
The
Wind.
Golden Scheme.
Heartstring Moon. The Golden Scheme.
Oh, shit.
Claude leverages his victory at the Battle of Granda to secure reinforcements from Alliance lords. Meanwhile, the Imperial Army continues to tighten its defenses at Fort Mercius in anticipation of an attack on the Imperial capital.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Lorenz would like to speak with you, sure. I'm gonna make this
Well
the
met,
support
Professor.
episode.
I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Thankfully, no.
Good. For any trouble I may have caused, please accept my most humble apology. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Oh no. Embarrassed about your past behavior, finally admitting your conduct was a problem?
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our
Right.
experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held.
Interesting.
Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line.
Hey, my
I once
boy.
thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest.
Mhm.
To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Who? I'm gonna assume me?
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've
Good
learned
job.
much of this from you.
You've grown.
You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. More
Our
story?
objective is Enbar, the Imperial capital, but our greatest obstacle lies before that.
And what's that?
Fort Mercius. If we can't pass through, we won't be able to reach Enbar.
Fort Mercius, the impregnable fortress, or so it's called.
If I recall correctly, it's sometimes referred to as the Stubborn Old General.
It is a massive fortress that was constructed to protect the Imperial capital.
The Imperial army we defeated has withdrawn to Enbar. Fort Mercius should be short on soldiers for now.
We should be careful. Attack carefully.
It would be best to take it before enemy reinforcements arrive. Still, there's a reason it's been called impregnable. The only real question is what our fearless leader intends to do.
Yo, what's up,
Sorry
fierce
for the
leader?
delay, everyone. Those mewling lords kept me from leaving for quite some time.
So, were you able to secure additional reinforcements?
It's gonna have to wait until next month. It doesn't look
What?
like they can afford to keep supporting us at present.
Then what should we do about Fort Mercius? Do you plan on waiting around?
No, if we wait until next month, the enemy will have bolstered their defenses. That said, the prevailing theory is that you need triple your enemy's forces to take a fortress with a frontal assault.
Right.
So we don't
That's
take a
what we were
frontal
taught at the
assault.
Academy. And this is Fort Mercius we're talking about. It's renowned for its strong defenses.
Our current army isn't nearly strong enough. What to do?
Whatever you do, just don't ask us to scale those huge walls. We'd end up dead when they hurl rocks down at us.
Yeah, no thanks. If only someone would open up the gates for us from the inside.
Unfortunately, we don't have any spies in there. Wait a minute. I've got it. We sneak in, stir up confusion, and open the gates ourselves to let our allies in.
Right, that's what I was saying all along.
Right, nice one, Hilda. But how do you propose we go about sneaking in?
Disguises? If we dress up like Imperial soldiers, maybe they'll think we're allies and let us in. Do you really think they just open the gates for
Kinda
us?
hope they'll open the
I'd be
gates for
pretty
you like
dumbfounded
that.
if that worked.
No, she's on to something.
Oh my god.
It's a good idea, Hilda. We just need to refine it a bit, and we'll be in there before we know it.
Really? Go me!
Go,
What is your
Hilda.
definition of refining the idea? I know your go-to strategy is nausea-inducing poison, but...
Oh, I maybe ate too much. My stomach hurts.
Raphael, why are you eating meat during a war council?
So, fearless leader, I'm guessing you're going to keep the crucial parts of your scheme under wraps until the time comes, aren't you?
You know me so well, Judith.
But why?
Whether we like it or not, this war puts a damper on all of our spirits. What's wrong with trying to have a little fun every now and again? Just leave the details to me.
But it would be so much easier if you just told us and we, all work together towards it. Anyways, I'm gonna probably continue this episode with some support stuff, but after, I check Marianne to see if she can be... Ooh. So she can be a holy knight. But I'm thinking this because she's a lot better as a mage. She just needs a reason to be higher up at this point. Leone. 72% to be a bow knight. %. Let's try to get Mercedes to be a... Oh wow. I really have no luck in this game, apparently. Let's see Manuela. She's probably gonna become a Grimoire too. Oh my god. That is a whole lot of woman. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go do support conversations now. And probably for the rest of the episode. So if you're not interested in it, then don't watch. Go watch some other of my videos. Wait, can I? Your bond with this person is very deep. To deepen this bond further, you'll have to wait until after the war ends. Interesting. Manuela, we have Mercedes, Manuela, Hilda, and Marianne right now, and then soon to be Lysetha. Let's see.
Hello, Leone. Busy as usual, I see.
Yep, lots to do. Not like you fancy nobles. Hey, can't you see all this stuff I'm carrying? Come on, move over already.
Alas, I cannot comply with your request.
Can't even ask a noble to take a step to the side, huh? That's a joke, right? You're kidding.
You've injured your foot. I could tell immediately by the way you are favoring it.
What?
My boy gonna help out?
Will only worsen the injury. Please, permit me to examine it.
Hey, cut that out. Isn't that improper or something, bowing to a commoner?
I am not bowing to you. I am tending your wound.
That's not what it'll look
Aww.
like. Hey, it's fine. Leave it.
Yo, cute ass people.
The common folk is a natural obligation of the nobility. Now hold still and keep quiet for a moment, if you would be so kind.
That's a real pretty way to talk about sitting around in castles doing nothing. Let me tell you, everyone in my village is so grateful to be taxed up to the eyeballs for the privilege of... Ow!
Oh, it's quite swollen. And you're feverish. Fortunately, I do have an ointment here that should be of use.
What? You just carry that stuff around with you?
Certainly. It won't do to be unprepared if I happen across someone in need.
I don't get you, Lawrence.
It seems I've neglected to pack bandages. I'm afraid this handkerchief will have to suffice.
What, that fancy thing? Bit of a waste, isn't it? Hey, no thanks. I don't need some noble's pity.
What about the help of a friend? I am as much that as I am a noble, if you recall.
More of your weird logic.
There, that should ease the pain. And since you are recovering, allow me to carry this burden for you as well. There we are. Now, farewell.
Oh, he's such a nice dude.
I really don't understand that guy.
He was being nice.
Oh no, I completely forgot to thank him.
Oh, you're gonna thank him. Lorenz has actually become one of my favorite characters, I think. Honestly, I think all these characters are fucking great, so.
Ignatz, hello. What are you up to?
You frightened me.
Oh, calm yourself. What is it that you're drawing?
I thought I'd jot down some sketches of everyone while they're training. And then later on, I'll try to practice their moves on my own. but I can't really concentrate on sketching if someone's watching me.
Just sketches, Even so, they're lovely. There's such life in them. It's as if they're moving on the page before my very eyes.
Nice.
You really think so? You know, I always hoped to be an artist.
With skills like that, I'm quite certain you could easily make a living of it. And your demeanor is different when you draw. Bolder somehow. Ah, yes, there's an idea. Perhaps in the future you will join my retinue as my personal painter.
Hey!
Wait, have we not discussed this arrangement already? I had decided to take you into my service as a knight, had I not?
Becoming a knight was my father's idea. Being an artist is out of the question, I'm afraid.
So you've said.
Bro, the Reds wants you to be...
have to become a knight who also paints.
Yeah.
A knight who also paints?
Lorenz is such a nice dude. He's such a nice dude.
Gifts are too great to wither away in obscurity. A knight with the rare gift of artistic talent would be most welcome in my
Oh my god, he's such a nice dude.
I had never thought of that. Still, I don't understand why you'd want me as one of your knights. As a fighter, I'm unremarkable.
There is more to knighthood than combat. Courtly manners, a dignified bearing, and an aesthetic sensibility are also essential. A knight with an eye for art and the talent to create it is sure to improve the image of the nobility.
Oh, you're such a good man.
Lawrence, I'd never have guessed you were
Lawrence is such a good man.
Ideas. Thank you.
I love my boy.
I'm feeling a little more
he is my son.
Hearing your kind words.
Oh, no cause for thanks. It is a noble's duty to provide guidance to those in need.
Lysetha, Catherine, and Lorenz.
Hello, Catherine. A moment of your time.
Oh, it's you.
Damn.
Yes?
That sword you wear upon your hip. How did you come by it, exactly?
I don't appreciate your tone. Are you implying I swiped it off someone?
No, he's asking
Not
how you
all,
got it.
But heroes' relics are typically passed down through the bloodlines of the 10 elites. You are descended from a noble family, are you not?
That's none of your business.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually.
Let's say I was a nobody, with no relic, no crest. I would still be me, wouldn't I? That's not to say lineage counts for nothing. It just doesn't count as much as how you lived your life and what you live for.
You were
Or,
oddly
let's say I
defensive
was
about
descended
this.
From some noble house. Would that change how you treat me?
No.
Yes, it would.
Oh.
To treat you differently from the common folk would only be appropriate.
You're so narrow-minded, tied down by foolish, antiquated notions.
But the nobility and the common folk are different. If the few did not have capabilities to set them apart from the many, then they would not be the few.
Wow. You really think nobles are better than everyone else, don't you?
I didn't mean to suggest...
You pay so much attention to people's lineage and status that you have no idea who they actually are. Even if I was from the prestigious house whatever, I would never associate with a blowhard like you.
Jeez. I would like to see how this develops into a blossoming relationship of love. Okay, it's been all Lawrence so far, so let's move on to someone like Marianne. Yes, Raphael and Marianne's final thing.
Marianne, come here, quick!
Oh, what's wrong, Raphael?
It's that bird you were talking to. I just found him. See? Right there on the lower branch. That's gotta be him. But he looks a little sad for some reason.
You're right. Do you mind if I handle this?
Yeah.
Hello there, Mr. Bird. How do you do? Yes, I see. I see.
Speak to
So your
birds.
food supply is-
My baby girl.
I got it.
He's gonna grab like a steak.
I completely understand. I have seen more people and birds foraging for berries lately. It would be ideal if those berries were growing in another forest nearby. Then you wouldn't have to.
Are you hungry, Mr. Bird? I got just what you need.
Are those bugs? Yuck.
Look at him go. He's loving it. He's gonna get so big and strong after this.
That was disgusting. But how did you know he was hungry?
Well, you said
I
it.
can tell by looking at him. He looked hungry and weak. More importantly, I saw what you did. That bird wasn't speaking human, so you gotta understand birdese. I knew it!
I knew it!
I'm sorry, Raphael, but I need to tell you the truth. I can sort of understand what animals are thinking when I look at them, but I can't speak to them. I'm sorry for leading you on.
Oh, I see. What about me then? Can you tell what I'm thinking when you look at me?
He's an animal.
No, Raphael. I can't.
Well, of course not. You're not even looking at me. You gotta look at my eyes.
Nope, still can't do it.
Oh.
I guess I just gotta tell you. I'm thinking it would be nice if you talked to me the way you talk to animals.
What do you mean?
Whenever you talk to animals, you seem happy and friendly. I just wish you'd talk to me like that too.
I'm so sorry, Raphael. I didn't know.
What if I tried this? Cheep cheep chiree choo choo doo!
What the?
Whoa!
Cute
I've never
asses.
heard you laugh before. I should have talked to you in birdese sooner. Cheep chirah cheep li woo teedledee!
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that one.
I said you gotta eat bugs to grow big and strong, just like Mr. Bird.
I think I'll have to pass.
Oh, my baby. My baby. Oh, that's hilarious, and I love it.
Found you. Hello, Lysithia.
Lysithia?
Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason. Your big sister Hilda's here, and she's going to make you look all grown up.
Makeup.
I, don't recall ever asking you to. That's right. I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask. Now take a seat. With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite colors. You must choose colors that suit you and the occasion. If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle. On the other hand, if you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt. I've never used makeup before. It sounds complicated. Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable.
Oh my god.
Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked. This is for wooing, not warring. When you're older, you might understand the importance of looking a little
Oh my
vulnerable.
god.
You're treating me like a child. But I guess it's mostly harmless. Now, when you're standing, put your non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant. When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you're gracefully extending your fingers. Gracefully extending? Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity. Hilda, that's enough. This is wearing me out. I knew you had potential. You'll go far, my darling. A couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this type of thing. Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet. No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you. I haven't the time.
Do they have
or
the same
energy
color
to fuss
eyes?
over how I'm perceived. Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still, this was rather fun. Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. When she smiles like that, wow, even my heart skips a beat.
Damn. Damn. Shamir. Leone? I'll do one more after this, and then I'm gonna end off the episode, because I gotta go a little bit
Some days
quicker.
I just can't seem to hit anything. Your mind, body, and technique are not synchronized. Find harmony between the three. You lack experience. You'll improve if you practice.
Now that you mention it, Shamir, how come I've never seen you train? To keep odd hours? Or are you just so good that you don't even need it anymore?
I am always training. Look here.
A dagger.
Watch.
I'm gonna throw it at something.
Wow, nice throw. That was a long one. But does throwing knives at pillars really count as shooting practice?
Look closely.
Is that
A centipede.
You
Wow.
pierced it clean in half. How did you even see that?
I train everything. Eyes, speed, accuracy. Watch as the bird flies. Feel the wind.
She's like
Recognize the
Batwoman.
distance between objects. Not all training requires a weapon. Integrate training into your daily routine.
My daily routine, huh? Well, that's great advice. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Very good. Just be cautious.
Okay, and one more. Okay, let's see Lysithea and Raphael.
So heavy. I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point.
What's going on? Everything okay?
Just my luck.
Lysithea? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank
Thanks.
you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
She can do it by herself because
They're all
she's
books I
not a
need for my
kid.
studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person. I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone. And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
Oh my god,
You
roast him.
are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya.
Huh?
She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask.
She does not like
I'll
being
be carrying
compared to her
7
little
books now.
sister.
Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what are you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow. Talk about picky.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Ooh.
Fine, fine.
And I think that'll be all for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some more of the support conversation. We still have a ton, really. Well, yeah, we still have quite a bit. But I'm gonna save for now. And I'll see you guys next time when I get a chance to play this game again. And I gotta edit these videos at some point.